ladies and gentlemen and boys and girls, and welcome back to our channel. My name is VI and thank you so much for coming to join us today with this new episode of SimCasino on a brand new series. So thank you so much on that to each and every single one of you who's actually supported us over this past year, and thank you so much for subscribing. If you're not already done so, please do subscribe down below and turn on the notification bell so you can then be notified when we upload a brand new video. So today we are playing SimCasino. So literally let's just get in. Let's get this game started. So I would like just to go through some little things. Now I did have a beta testing actually on this, but for some reason it kind of like stopped working for a little bit, so I've had to go back onto the original one. Now there has been quite a lot of updates actually on the game, and this is one that we are redoing this season literally for the channel, and just to make sure that everything is all above board and everything else. So please do enjoy, and literally, yeah, so let's get on. So we're going to be opting in for, let's go with $1 million. So this is actually our first full lotto season, which we are actually doing, and partly we are wanting to make sure that we've got this all sorted as much as possible. So yeah, again, if you're not actually subscribed, please do subscribe down below. So you don't really miss anything actually on the channel. Now we are naming it the iCasino. We've got $1 million in-game dollars, which we are rich beyond our dreams. So you could actually go with this here. So this is kind of like cheating, but not cheating. So if you do actually overspend, that you've got like extra money there and instant research, we're not going to be putting those on. We're going to pop on straight away on a pre-built site and location. So yeah, let's get this loaded up and let's practically play the game and actually go through some really good tips for you. So we will start it now very quickly. So of course on that you can follow these bits here for SimCasino Early Access. Thank you for supporting the SimCasino and the LVGameDev team. We will do anything to respond to your feedback, blah blah blah, all the usual stuff there, including email part. You can actually get this on Steam as well, by the way, everyone. I will be placing the link down below for you, so you can use WASD for moving your camera, QE for rotate camera, YH for tilt camera, page up, page down for levels, R or medium click to rotate the object. Okay, so we got D, A, S, W, Q, E, Y and H. Okay, and so let's just whip on round to here. So straight away we have got our storage and we've got a cache vault here. Now let's just put this onto a pause. So we've got 869,990. So this being a pre-built already. So let's actually very quickly just sort out the sound a bit more, and that so it doesn't overpower the speaking today. So what we're going to be doing here, we're going to pop down here to the build. So we've got all these little tabs down here which I will be going through. We've got a clone area, we've got a build wall and etc. And this is all the building area, and what we're going to be doing is going into a gambling section, and we're going to be placing our first cashier section down. So we will be building a little wall behind here, actually beside these here, just to make sure that it's all looking really nice. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to build a little wall there, just a one single width wall, and then build a little wall there, and we're then going to get a staff door, and we're then just going to place it there like that, so then other staff can get into there quite easily, like so. Now what we're going to be doing here, we're going to be placing here some slot machines. Now you can click and drag these here, and that is perfectly fine. So let's just level this up, zoom on into here with our mouse key, and what we're going to be doing here, we are going to be going into our, oh there we go. So these have actually all changed a little bit. So we've got this here, we've got a finance tab, and we've got a game setting bits here. Okay, so here we're actually going to go up to a 1 in-game dollar base. We're going to place this as a 30 bit there. Okay, and the else advantage is that there, but that's okay for now. And we are going to just select that one, select this second one, come down to $1, and then do that again for 30, and same thing again there, $1, 30 winnings. And what we're going to be doing is we are going to be setting these up here, start getting people in straight away, so we can try and make a little bit of money as quickly as possible, which is really quite major, because we like to make money in games, and that we've got to be rich. As always, we've got to be rich. And then we're going to put a zombie one in, straight to there, and that one there. And this one here, we're then just going to keep it as the first one, again at $3 rate, and at the 30 in-game dollars for the winnings. Now what I'm actually going to plan to do here is, as we are actually coming up, so let's get this above here, yeah, just a little bit more better. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to build this section up here as a little slot machines area here. I have a wall coming up on this bit here, which is going to be beside the cash machine here. Okay, and we're going to build a wall up, and we're then going to open it up, or in one way, a section off here just a little bit, so we can have this as like a little reception area then for the hotel casino type thing going on. Okay, and then here what we're going to do is, very quickly, we're going to go into a staff area. So we've already got a storage, and we've got a garbage zone. So we're going to do very quickly is a research little department here, and we're then going to go with then a pit boss little area here as well. Okay, and then we're then going to just grab a wall. I think this is the right area there, I think it is. I really should put these walls in before the first little section, and to be honest with you, that's what we should have done, but we didn't really do that, and that's a bit of a mistake on my side, but that's fine. So we've then got a staff door there, and we're then going to put in a little staff door there as well, just to make sure that's all looking good. And here we're then going to be placing in a little table there for that, and a table there for that, so we can then start doing our research straight away. Yet again, which is quite important to have done. Now we've got to have research in. Okay, and we then can just fast forward this a little bit, get all this here sorted out, get everything all in place, and there we go. So what we're then going to do is, now we just slow this down a little bit. Now on the research tab down here, we're going to pop in, and so all these here, right, it's actually, oh wow, these have all changed a little bit. Literally changed quite a lot since last time, so that's perfectly fine. So we're going to come into the gambling area. So what we're going to do, we are going to go into this one here, spend 36,000. Okay, we need in that one there, and we need in that one there, which is really, so these are kind of like new, so we've got these going on, which is fine, so we can get that started, which is perfectly great. Then what we're then going to do next is that we are going to come here, so we can actually select our chairs here, and same thing, if it wants to work properly for me today, there we go. So we can then come down here, come up here, and same thing, we can then just pop straight through. This is going to be our $2 one, and this is going to be at 30, and this is going to be yet again a $2, and that a 30 win. So eventually we are going to try and do this as much as we possibly can. So this is the fourth, this is the third, this is the second, fourth one we need to change, $2 to 30. This is our fifth one, so 2, 4, 5 center, perfect, and then $2, then a 30, and then a zombie 30, and then a 2, and this one here we can then just pick maybe that one there and do this as a 2 as well. So we are going to be having eventually a $5 and a $10 one eventually, and that's what we're going to try and do there. Okay, and this is it practically. So this is the start of our little casino. So this here we can actually do for walls. Okay, and what we can do, we can get the eyedropper, and then if we press, if I remember, you can on there. Okay, then this is going to then work out really quite well, just like that, and just like that there, and then there we go, one there, one there, one there, and then what we're then going to do then is do that again. So that makes it all looking really quite nice now, which is really important. And then what we can then do is pop down here, okay, turn that off. Now each person is going to have certain things like thirst, hunger, refinement, frustration, energy, bladder, sleep, and etc. like that. Okay, and you can also then see what coins are in there, what the payout receipts are, and etc. Okay, and over here, actually on this little bit here, okay, we've actually got the advantage minus brand commission. Okay, a jackpot winners historical real advantage. Okay, so all these here are going to be here, and all these bits here as well is quite nice as well. Ideally we want to try and keep them in here as long as possible if we can, and that's perfectly fine. Now what we can do, if we just have a look there on here very quickly, is the cash in vault, total cash in casino, uncollected cash in machines, and etc. So we've got all that there, and we then got our daily profit lost. Now this here, for 50%, girls should attempt to empty objects holding cash when this is full. So we are actually going to be popping this down to 30, just to allow for the cash to be collected even more quickly. And what we're then going to do very quickly now is to place in some shelving into here, just like so. And what we're going to do there with that, this then allows for the money to go on to there like so, which is really nice. and then this here, this here, this here, and then let's have a look. Can we maybe fit this in? Yeah, we can. There we go. And we then got some storage bit there as well, which is perfectly fine as well. Now, oh, okay. I forgot to do those walls there. So what we're going to do is this here, this here, this here, this here, this here, this here, and this here. There we go. And then what we then got there is that there. So we now got 2 people in, which is really, really amazing. So we're starting to gather people in, which is great. We've then got some more people coming in. Okay, this here. Okay, so we got no winners on that one. And we got no winners on that one, which is fabulous, because we don't want winners. We don't want for jackpot winners or jackpot winners. We want them ready to lose their money so we can make more money. And as soon as we can make more money, then that's even better. So yeah, so literally that's what we're going to do. So we're going to let this run through and that for this first day, see what kind of money that we can make, what we've actually lost, and then maybe then run it through then for like a second day, and just to get a really good idea on the loss to profit. And that's actually quite okay to do that. So we're still in the first day. We still got our research going on here, so we got 20 hours left on the research, which is perfectly fine. We can actually get a bank loan, and we've also got a casino valuation as well, which is perfectly fine. So we are making money, etc. We're getting that value up, which is really, really awesome. So we can actually put in a bar if we really wish to, and that's probably like something we are going to like consider doing. No, we don't want to go too far out there. So we are going to block this section off here, and we're then going to then extend this up around here, and maybe possibly like down here a little bit for the basis of sorting out a room for the bar. So what we're going to do is very quickly, and just because we can, we're going to build quite a big area like so. Right, we're going to get our little bit here, and we're going to just click that, just like that, and then we're then going to just do that bit there. Oh no, oops. Yeah, we didn't really want that. We wanted that really. Okay, so we got that there going. So we've spent about a little bit of money on that. So what we're then going to do here is that we're going to find our bar. Have we got a bar? Where's the bars? Where's the bars? Is it in here? Oh yes, it is. It's in here. So apparently, since the updates was actually done on this, the bar has actually become a lot more easier to manage. So instead of the barman actually standing in the same place, they actually now walk around the bar, which is really awesome to see. And because before they wouldn't do that, so this is quite a major thing, this is. So what we're going to do is that we're going to pop into here. We are going to right, let's have a look here. How to do this. So there is actually a way to do this. So let's just pause this here very quickly, just to make sure that everything's fine. There we go. Demolish walls and fences. There we go. So just like that. Get this, and then cow click, And there we go. So we've got that there. So we've got our bar now set up. So like in here, we can now start putting in some of these tables in now. Okay, and that's what we're going to do. So we're not going to be worried too much about sorting out the flooring actually within the game at this moment of time, because what we're going to try and do right now is to make sure that we've got all the major stuff actually in place, and that's what we're wanting to try and do at this moment of time. It's just to make sure that everything's all here ready to go. So let's have a look here. Yeah, there we go. We just do that there, that. Okay, so that's what we got there. So we got a little bit of a table there, which is perfectly fine. A minimum bet. So what we're going to do here, right, on this, we're going to have a minimum bet of 15 on this, and we're going to do this on each one of these. Okay, and it's a minimum bet of 15, right, and then hopefully we can make a bit of money from that as well. So we should be now into our second day, I think it is now. Yes, so we now got a bit of house advantage, which is really amazing for us. So if we have a look at this now, so this is jackpot winners of 18, which is not much really good, because we don't really want to be losing too much money in a way. So this is what we've got there anyway, and this here as well for this. So hopefully we should be okay with getting that sorted soon. Then of course these here as well is quite important as well. And now we can actually set the prices for the drinks here. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to pop this up to 3, pop this one up to £4 or 4 in-game dollars. This one here is at the maximum, and this here as well we're actually going to be putting up to call that $18 there. Actually, let's put this up a little bit more. Let's put this up a bit more there. There we go. So this sets up the prices from straight across the board. So this here should now be making us a little bit of money constantly coming in to try and take all this from here and get this here sorted. So let's just have a look at our daily cash and profits for today. Now we spent quite a lot of money, okay, and we've kind of making a bit of money. So yesterday, which was our biggest expenditure, that's fine, and today is yet again quite a big expenditure. So we can fast forward this through to the end of the next day, and what we would then do, we will then finish this first episode off, because we should be making quite a bit of money now, hopefully. I say hopefully, with that, and then eventually what we can do, I'm hoping, is that when we've got this wall built up here and blocked in there, we can then start doing little rooms here, like the business centre here with a wall coming down here with an entrance into the casino side, and then put in like extra casino section down on this bit here, then maybe then extend this out on this way here as well and bring that down. Then here what we're going to then maybe do, if we wanted to, we could maybe send this up here, put a business centre in this section here, and put the casino going all the way around, and then put the hotel rooms above, because we can actually have hotel rooms as well. Now what we may do initially for the next episode, now that this is running through, we're going to maybe build a separate hotel section straight away up on the literally up on the next floor. But what we're going to do first of all is that we are going to go and get a higher advantage, which is going to take 36 hours to do, because we're wanting to try and get that done as very quickly, so we can get that done. And then what we will then be able to do then is make sure that everything is all sorted. Now these here never used to actually had to research before, so that's going to be very interesting to see what happens with that. And then some of these here we did used to do, and then also with technology as well, like solar power, which is going to be very interesting. So this is going to be quite nice to see. So yeah, so we're going to see what happens with that anyway. So what we're going to do is, everyone, we are definitely going to finish off this next day. Actually, let's just have a check at our earnings here. Oh wow, okay then. No, I didn't realise that the. Oh yes, and that because we've actually started our research. That's why that is so quite high up. But hopefully we should be okay on that for that one. So we're just going to run through this on this day here anyway. Then plan out and let's move. So this is just a very basic casino setup to show you what's what on it. We've then aimed to try and then see what then happens with everything and that, because we should be able to then manage our staff and everything else. Now we could actually put like a door there and also a door here as well from this little section here, but we do need to try and fit like a toilet in or something, so we might actually do it maybe up here, do like a big massive unisex toilet here, so everybody goes past here and all that. So this is just like a little welcome type area where we're going to have like all a desk area, then maybe go into the casino hotel side of things. So it only really massively depends on what we can actually do within this game, but we've then aimed to try and make this out here look a bit more better as well. Now casinos are always dark because you don't want them to know what time it is. So that's always the tip. No windows in your casino part. Windows in the hotel part because you get more money. But actually windows in the casino area you don't really need, to be honest with you. So hopefully that should be okay. Now we are I'm not 100% sure, but I think we are making a nice little bit of money coming in there. Let's have a look. So yeah, so our drink should be hopefully coming in a bit more better soon, and that when all this is starting to pick up a bit more. So yeah, literally everyone, that's what I'm going to be doing for now. So I'm actually going to leave it there for now, everybody, and thank you so much for that, for coming in to join us today. Please do actually subscribe down below, turn on the notification bell so that you can then be notified when we upload a brand new video. So thank you to each and every single one of you. So as always from myself, it's a ciao for now, and I'll see you later.